In today's video, we're going to focus on removing the mirror. At the time I post this video, I'm about halfway done with the wrap. If you want to follow wrap progress in real time, check me out on Instagram. You'll see that on screen right now, and I'll also drop a link in the description below. This video starts once the door panel has been removed. If you need help with that process, I have a detailed video on door panel removal. I'll drop a card in the upper right now and put a link in the description below. It's also very important to mention to roll down your window before you remove the door panel. Not so much on the passenger side because you can always roll it down from the driver's side, but once you get that driver's side door off, you'll have no control over the windows and you can't access the mirror without the window all the way down. Unfortunately, this video had to be filmed by hand, so excuse the shaky cam because there's really no way to get you guys in the door otherwise. So first things first, down here, this is the mirror wiring. You just take this grommet and pull it out. You can actually shove it all the way through the hole. There you go, right there. Come over to here. You have two cables that need to be disconnected. This one and this one. Obviously, if your car doesn't have blind spot detection, I'm assuming one of these would not be applicable. So we'll unplug both of these and get them out of the way. Alright, so there we go. So now we can take this and shove this into the door panel. This way we can pull out the mirror. It would be pretty funny if these didn't fit through the freaking hole. I wouldn't laugh too hard, but you know. Like seriously, what the hell? There we go. Okay, so I got them through the door hole. Now we're going to come up here. I'm going to remove the, I guess this is the waterproofing. Now, I don't know if we need to move this. I'm going to try and do this all without. I want to take a second here to point out this hole. Again, my car has some weird stuff going on and there's no white clip in this spot. You should see a white Christmas tree clip, and here's this backwards version of the reinstall. This clip here also needs to be pulled to release the mirror cable. Now up in here, let's get the we get the flash on now. And you can see right there, this is the mirror wire right there. There's a clip over there. You want to just, that's kind of clamped onto the metal. All you need to do is just pull it that way. So I'm going to reach in and just wiggle it off the metal. It's like a metal clip that just holds it in place. So now that's free. I should be able to, gonna reach in there with my other hand. Should be able to pull up the mirror wiring. Alright, so here's the mirror wiring. Now, we're going to go up in here, and right up there are the mirror bolts. There are 3 bolts up there. 1, 2, and 3. Take those 3 out, and out pops your mirror. Got another side note here. They were kind enough to include this nice little plastic clamp. While I wouldn't really trust it to hold your mirror in place, it did a good job of keeping the mirror on the car while I removed all the bolts. I did keep my spare hand on it, but in order to get the mirror out, you have to kind of reach in there and squeeze those 2 ends together to be able to pop the mirror out and carefully slide the cables through. Reinstalling the mirror is a pretty straightforward process. You want to make sure the gasket is clean, and you want to make sure that it's seated firmly into the grooves underneath the mirror. You want to make sure you didn't break the seal here. I had to cut the zip tie here, so I re-zip tied it nice and tight. Now, this is the clip I was telling you about in the beginning of this video. Right here. This clip fits into there and kind of holds the mirror in place. Honestly, I wouldn't trust it. I mean, it's a plastic clip holding a mirror. It's not really worth trusting it. So the wiring goes through the holes here, down into the body there. You're going to want to make sure everything is all lined up. And gently put the bolts back in and snap it into place. Alright, so here we're at. I'm going to hold the mirror with one hand and grab my little little mirror nuts with the other. Just make sure you don't drop these in the door. If you do, you're gonna have to go down and remove the speaker to get them going again. Once I got one nut in, finger tight, I'm gonna let go of the mirror, make sure everything is seated correctly. I'm working inside the garage now just because the weather has taken a turn for the worse. It's mid-May and can't seem to get above 50 degrees. I'm trying to feel my way through the install. Okay. Tighten these back down again. Now I'm going to do these by hand really quick. You'll see the mirror is lifting up, so maybe I should just hold it in place. Again, finger tight for now. Now, if anybody's paying attention, you'll notice that I didn't wrap this part of my mirror. This is the part that I wanted to wrap off the car. It's much easier to do off the car. The mirror takes a lot of force and a lot of pressure, so having it bolted to the car is the best option to wrap it. Although I'm not 100% sure I want to wrap it. Well, first of all, because it is a giant pain in the butt, but the other reason is you'll notice my wrap ends at this body line. Kind of coincides with this piece here, leaving the mirror black. I don't know how it's going to look. I want to look at it during the day, but we'll see. All right, so everything's good. The seal is tight. I'm going to go ahead and crank that down. Okay, so all that's left for the mirror is to backwards, in reverse, run the wires back for the mirror. And I'm going to take you guys back inside because I feel it's very important to show you exactly where to run those wires. Because when I was taking them out, I realized that they were in a location that's tucked away from where the window is. Okay, so we're back inside here. We've got the wiring for the mirror coming in from up there. We go to that thing over here, and that's the clamp. That clamps on to, let me see if I can get it in focus here. There you go. That just clamps on and bites around the metal. Then there's a brace in here. Let's see if I can get you in past the window. There we go. There's that brace. You want to take your wiring around that brace. So you see that black thing in front of you? There's the wiring for the mirror continued. Now as it comes around, there's a white clip on it. I'm going to take you out again. It's one of these Christmas tree clips. There we go. One of these Christmas tree clips here. We're going to take that Christmas tree clip, and you got these two holes right here. Okay, and you're gonna push it into the little hole down below. Just can't do this with one hand. There we go. Through there. Okay, so now you've got that through there. You're gonna take the wiring. I've already fished it back through its original hole. Here's the grommet, so we're gonna pull it through and just work it around like that. Good to go. I'm going to bring this back up and around. So you'll find it good to know that these are keyed, so you can't accidentally plug the wrong one into the wrong hole. So you plug the black one into there, the white one. Sorry about the camera there. There you go. These are a little hard to do freehand. There we go. Listen for that satisfying click. Alright, so just to review, got these plugged in here, wrapped around here into this hole. You want to make sure that when you're inside here, that these go from up there down and around that black pillar that's inside there. That keeps it away from the window. Then clamped into that piece there, and then down into the grommet hole. All right, all free from the window operation. You don't want to run a straight path back from there to there because it's going to go right over the window. You're going to bridge the window. Reassemble the door. I'm going to do door disassembly and reassembly in a different video. All right, mirror's in. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to gently press that like button. If you're stopping by for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.